It's unusual to have secret doors you can actually hover over and highlight. In fact, I don't think you even see that at all, except for in these gold missions. We saw a panel that could slide in the Thieves' Guild, just like that. And now we got this, but I'm pretty sure that other than that, in Thief Gold, Thief The Dark Project, Thief 2, those kinds of things are almost always controlled by secret levers, which kind of makes more sense. I mean, it's kind of nice, I guess, that you could just find the door itself and not have to, like, find a lever and then look for the door. But it just seems weird that he can, like, easily swing open a big stone piece of wall. Is odd. In my opinion, anyway. Wow, I'm going to hit that loot goal so easily. It's kind of ridiculous. Especially compared to the difficulty brought on by the, that's weird. Big piece of grass you just move aside and it sounds like stone. Whoa! Ow! But after the difficulty brought on with the Thieves' Guild, at least I thought it was kind of difficult to find everything you wanted. Everything I wanted.
But why are the hand mages the only ones allowed in?
Be
Why
still.
won't they allow us into their towers?
You cannot hide from inevitable.
To deal with threats. The mages can protect themselves.
But what with all the secrecy? Even the servants ain't allowed there.
You cannot
Trust anyone?
I found it best not to ask questions. The gold they give me answers all the questions I have.
But why are the hand...
Let's listen to that again.
Why are the hand mages the only ones allowed in? Why won't they allow us into their towers?
We're here to keep a watch on the commons and to deal with mundane threats. The mages can protect themselves.
But what with all the secrecy? Even the servants ain't allowed there. These wizards trust anyone?
I found it best not to ask questions. The gold they give me answers all the questions I have.
There we go, now you got to hear it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But as they say, strike while the iron is hot, or something. And the iron was very hot.
not try to escape.
Oh, crap.
Let the darkness take you.
Ow! Okay, I did quick save after these guys. Whoop. Okay. Bam. Bam. That's better. Then I'll run after the other guy, the non-Benny, in just a second. Ah, get down there. Oh, he actually kind of heard me jumping up behind him. Even on the grass. That's surprising. Maybe it's always been that way. I just haven't really noticed. I do kind of like the brilliant colors of the stone here. It's just, I don't know. It's a little odd just because I'm so used to there being detail features in most large architecture in the Thief games. It's unusual to see something so big that's made up of basically a single texture, which is a little bit of a secondary texture, but all the parts are just so huge. It's just kind of odd. Not sure if I want to drop him down here or not. Is he gonna kill him? Nope. Okay, well that's a good body spot then. So yeah, that was my long-winded history lesson slash tale of something I'd planned slash discussion on the hand mages. I'm not sure if I even got my point across, so yeah. I guess my overall point is that I like the idea of the hand mages, but I think that the way they're executed was kind of lame. Man, I could have summarized, I could have saved you guys listening to like 20-30 minutes of me rambling on about history and all this kinds of stuff. By just summarizing by, you know, those hand mages, there's a kind of cool idea, but darn, it's kind of done a little crappily. Oh, well, this is broken. It's full of gears. It's, my god, it's full of gears. Some kind of cool architecture here. It's just, I don't know. It's just, you never really see in real life walls that are this much one color and stuff. There's just something about it that just seems odd to me. Is that just me? Let me know if it's not just me, because I feel alone. Well, okay, I just couldn't decide which way I wanted to go with that. Take me to the top. Hopefully there's something in here. So this is how most of this is going to be. It's going to be me running from one place to the next. Yeah, here we go. The Earth Key. Alright. So does anyone else have an Earth Key, or is this seriously the only Earth Key? Because that's just kind of silly. So if someone want... Oh, right, I forgot. There's like this one readable that we're going to find that I recall that mentions something about the mages wanting to create unity by trusting each other instead of being divided up by everyone thinking their own element is the best and whatever. I still think that elemental magic done in this way is really kind of stupid. It's just so cheesy. I much prefer the kind of mysterious, spiritualistic way it's done, you know, when the pagans handle it. It just seems weird when it's handled with all this study and excessive devotion. Maybe some people think it's cool. I'm sure that Finn will be not gloating, but like fawning over it and being like, oh, this is so awesome. It's the hand mages and they got their elemental magics and it's so cool. Ah! And that's not meant to be an insulting impersonation of Finn. I just can't do a proper impersonation. That's my impression of a very excited, cool person. So, yeah, that's that. I'm sure he'll have a very amusing impression of me to get back or something. Did I hear someone? Hello. Who dat?
Is that you?
No, it's not. Hold on. Haha, you too.
Not the best you can do.
Nah, that's much better. Oh, God damn it, come on. There we go. Not sure if he's got a mustache or if that's just a shadow. But whatever the case, I need to drink a healing potion. It's so strange when those are kind of repeated like that. It just seems kind of funny. Okay, and I'm gonna... Wait, what's that door over there? I don't think I went in there before. Maybe that's the way to the library.
So this is where the mages hide their dirty little secrets.
Oh, gross. Are we gonna find something really disgusting? I hope not. You know, the best library I've ever seen still is that one library in Masks slash Casing the Joint. I don't really like Casing the Joint, but just because it's just a copy of Masks and this just seems redundant and silly. But and it's kind of a lesser copy to boot. It's obvious that Masks was made first, and then
There is a disturbance. You cannot change my destiny.
whatever. And that Casing the Joint was kind of added after the fact as just kind of a recreation, or I don't know, whatever. But the point is that I think that mission has the best library I've ever seen for all the official missions. This library looks okay, but that one just has some awesome charm to it. Also, misaligned texture. Not that you can really do much, because one thing that kind of sucks is you can align textures alright when they're on a kind of north, south, east, west grid like this. So this one you can see that this texture is sort of made to fit this. At least I think so. Or, oh, it's just a different texture used here. Okay. See, right here, the reason this part here is so thick is because that's where the texture ends. So it's meant to be like chopped there, and then it should be like equally over there or something like that. So the point just being that some of these textures are on brushes that are being rotated like 45 degrees, and textures are always stretched when they're on a rotated, well, on a diagonal surface. It's just the way that the texture is. It doesn't stretch to fit the brush, the brush's shape. Instead, it's stretched more than would be normal. So yeah, I'm sure that no one knows what I'm talking about. I barely even know even know what my point was, so whatever. Let's just read this papyrus. Notes. Jabu ibn Lani. The water tower is closed because of flooding. Yeah, you'd think it would have all flooded out by now. Future experiments using water elementals. I wish that there'd be more water elementals because they couldn't be that dangerous. Be kind of cool to see them. Each tower holds a key to another tower. Yeah, and according to Doctrine and Trust, this is what I was thinking of. Key to the tower. Water was lost. Fire mages nothing to guard. So the fire mages get the key to the central tower. Okay. Fire mages get the key to the central tower, which holds the Talisman of Earth. Okay. Key to Tower of Earth and the water one. Okay, so I've got the Tower of Earth's key, which will probably lead me to the Tower of Air, which from there will probably lead me to the Tower of Fire, which from there will probably lead me to the Central Tower or whatever. Yeah. Whatever it takes, I guess. Oh, this is cool.
Greed shall be your undoing, poor Garrett.
I'm sure that someone would think that I was inspired by this for Lingering Whispers, but actually I didn't really know about this until after I'd made Lingering Whispers. So no, it's just coincidence, okay? It's also that's kind of cool, even though it's not attached to the ceiling in any way at all. It's kind of neat. I haven't really seen that before, this object. Huh.
Betrayal will force you to seek Garrett.
I like this whole idea of kind of haunting the player character with this whole psychological sort of thing.
Deception is your power, Garrett.
It's interesting. You can hear what element they are. This one was air. This one's fire. You can hear kind of crackling. I don't remember what this one was.
Greed shall be your undoing. Greed shall be your undoing. Poor Garrett.
Ah! I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Okay. Yeah, that one sounds like an earthquake or something. So that must be earth. This is water.
Do not let fear control your path, Garrett.
Of course not. Yeah, those are kind of cool. I like that. I do like that. So, kudos to the developers for that one, at least. The biggest problem with the Thieves Guild and this one too, I think, is mostly just that it feels like there weren't enough revisions made on the actual level's architecture. Like this level feels like it needed another, 2 or 3 passes to go through and add some more detail and just make things a little nicer. I mean, you've got the floor, the ceiling, the wall, and like there's nothing that separates the two or the 3. By which I mean there's not like any wainscoting or anything like that. Is that the right word? There's nothing that kind of transitions, basically. So the abrupt switch looks a little sloppy and amateurish. Okay, Verlin. Azarans. Okay, necromancy. So evidently necromancy is a thing that you can just study. Even that's not really mentioned anywhere else now, is it? Come to think of it. Crusade to recover the Book of Ash, huh? Must remain a thing of the past. His expulsion only made him more resilient. Greater. So they must have done more to try and stop him from getting the Book of Ash and doing all the necromancy.